We're cruising at 100 knots, maintaining our heading and altitude. Let's look at how we deal with speed changes when flying on instruments. When slowing down, the wings produce less lift. To counter this, you'll need to progressively raise the nose in order to maintain altitude. Give it a try. Reduce power and bring the speed back to 70 knots. Remember to adjust the elevator trim so that you don't have to keep putting any pressure on the controls. Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude. You need to be able to control altitude while adjusting speed. Good, now set power to maintain 70 knots. Notice how the nose needs to be a little higher than before to make up for the loss of airspeed. Use the elevator trim to adjust pitch to the new speed and maintain 70 knots for a bit. Maintain 70 knots. You weren't accurate enough with your speed. Great, now increase power to get your speed back up to 100 knots. Keep us steady on heading 350. You wandered off the heading. As we speed up, notice how you need to trim nose down to avoid climbing. That's it, now stabilize at 100 knots. Take flap settings into account. Flaps give a boost in lift, which you'll need to control in order to maintain our altitude. They also add drag, making us slow down more quickly, so be careful not to get too slow. Reduce power and slow us down to 60 knots. Good, now extend the flaps to 10 degrees. Now set flaps at 20 degrees. Keep us steady on heading 350. You wandered off the heading. With the extra drag, start adding power so you don't drop below your target airspeed of 60 knots. Now stabilize at 60 knots and trim for level flight. Keep us precisely at 60 knots. You lost your speed target. You did well, but you can do better.